East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. And the Blazers ready to get this thing started and open the season. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Connecticut's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. But what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So UAB's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Kitna. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hooks. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And this offense is just so dynamic. they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
On the move, it's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Touchdown, Blazers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the Jets. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Husky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. That's caught. It's hooked. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He tried to get away, but the defense was able to track him down.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
With the catch, it's Jackson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blazers will call on their punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. UConn going back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down inbounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary just to toe tap and get 1 yard. We got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Milner. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Milner. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Klein. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UConn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Firing deep. He's got it on the right. And they... pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll run it. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Tight end getting vertical. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. The Huskies line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Kitna. Caught near the sticks, it's Milner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
He's got it. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Blazers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches.
Oh, a lot of space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're going to test the right side with this one. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
He wants it all. Touchdown, UAB. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. UAB.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
14. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Fagnano. Got his man on the outside.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 43, and he took that one back not too far from midfield. Great job by the return team. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it
unloads it downfield. It's in. Complete, and this. Boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Kitna. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Blazers! And that one will give him the lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. From the gun, running back on the move. He's loose.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. Racing to the right. at the 20. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. The Huskies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his... and he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Fires to the right. Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, and he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to. Nowhere to run.
Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Makes a catch at the 10. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Fires to the big fella. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Blazers are flying down the field.
691, Gators score.
He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Blazers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And, man, this is exactly how this offense... wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Blazers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Takes the handoff. It's Ingram. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's a seam wide open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Blazers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll go to the ground. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UConn going back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air, it's Fagnano. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, going up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
And the Blazers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Backfield, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into the